What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about why narcissists are so private. And this came to me today at work because I noticed how the narcissist, how she have a way of like being very secretive at work with the way she do things. And I pay attention to how she have things stashed in different areas. And she do this to me in a way is where she's somewhat like marking her territory to let you know that you're not off limits to her. Even though you've set boundaries, she's marked the territory in order to say, well, I have a reason to have to come near you. I have a reason to cross the boundaries. And so that's just something that I picked up today on some of her sneaky ways at work. And yeah, but I just want to talk about how narcissists are so private. And for all of us who are familiar with the narcissist, we know all too well how private they can be. And it's crazy because they're the ones who feel entitled to invade our privacy. But they like to keep theirs a secret. And the thing is, they're not really even private. If anything, they are secretive. The question is, what do they have to hide? And I feel like narcissists have a way of living a double life that keeps them relative. I mean, I know that so many people who know about narcissists, the number one thing they do is hide their true identity. They have to do that in order to remain relevant. So they have to live this double life. And because of it, like if it wasn't for the lies they live, they wouldn't have much of a life at all. Narcissists, they have some of the most disgusting, sneaky ways, and most, if not all of them, are involved with more than one person at one time. Just disgusting. They're cheaters. And the worst thing about it is when they get caught, they blame their actions on the victim. They blame it on the person who they hurt. They never take responsibility for their own actions. They're so secretive. And they do this because they have to keep people away from each other so that you won't know what's going on with them in real life. Because think about it, if we knew what was really going on behind the scenes with a narcissist, we would probably have a mental breakdown ourselves, just not being able to process their secret life. And this is why narcissists, they only let it be known in bits and pieces about the people who they know or the things that they have going on with them. They're going to always sugarcoat it. They're going to always make it look so sweet. Everything is just always on the up and up with them. But it's always the total opposite with the narcissist. And trust me, they have to cut a lot of corners. They have to lie and scheme and manipulate their way into getting what they want out of life. And because of it, it's just like they're going to continue to live life that way. I mean, the truth will come out eventually, but until then, we will never know the evil people who they really are. But yes, the narcissist, she have a way of stashing away things and hiding things at work. And she, like I say, she do this to mark her territory. And it's like she's invading your privacy. You may not want her phone sitting, close to where you have to work at because she keeps the phone on a very loud ringtone, a very loud, annoying ringtone. And she gets calls all day. Like, whose phone ring all day long at work? Not the work phone. She gets calls on her personal cell phone. And she keeps it near me. She keeps it to where it's loud, to where she know that it is annoying people. It's invading their privacy. It's, it's disturbing the peace. And they don't care about disturbing your peace. They just need attention. They need the spotlight to be on them, so it makes them feel superior to everyone and everything going on around them. All eyes on them. They need your fully divide, they need your attention at all times. Stop what you're doing and look at me. That's how the narcissist is at work. She has areas where there are boxes stashed up. Like, who needs to collect boxes so much? Like, what? And I just think back to the time when we used to associate, and she used to keep a lot of things in storage. So I'm kind of thinking that she is storage hopping, to bail out on paying a storage bill. If anything, that's what she's doing, jumping from storage to storage every time she have to pay a bill before they throw her stuff out. So yeah, that's just some of the things I wanted to point out on the narcissists and why they are so private. If anything, they're not private, they are secretive because they have so much to hide. So that concludes this video. Thank y'all for listening. Leave your comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon.